So I just got my wing in the mail so I can take it out on my paddleboard. But what I don't have is I don't have a center board for my paddleboard. You need a center board, kind of like a keel or a dagger board, so that way you can sail upwind. So I had to make my own because nobody ships them here to the Philippines. So check out what I made. For about 15 US dollars, I made this, and I used an aluminum plate, a cutting board, and a pulley wheel, and then 2 old cam straps that I had laying around. Check it out, works pretty good. I put silicone sealant on the bottom of the aluminum plate. That's going to help it grip the SUP a lot better when I pull those cam straps tight. And check it out, here is the original product that I copied. Here it is.
And just pull it through until you can see how it grips. That's how you control the grip. Through there, you then come up on the other side, put it into the cam buckle here, and pull it tight. So I just pull it tight as though I was putting it on a roof rack. This front one is through the carrying handle and the spare edge. That is your SUP sailing centerboard.
So I've got a 14-foot 8-inch inflatable SUP made by Quetsu, and I want to go sailing upwind. But to sail upwind, you need to put a center fin here. That way you can actually go upwind or against the wind. Nobody will send one to me. So what do we do in the Philippines? We make it. Check this out. So I took an aluminum, some kind of aluminum cooking plate from a Korean surplus store. I had some metal things sticking out. I ground that off. I cut slits for my straps. I riveted in here. Take a look if you see it. I put pop rivets in here. I used a pulley wheel and took the wheel out. I got a cutting board to make the fin. And I just use other pieces of the cutting board to make spacers so everything fit well. So this is a pretty good knockoff of another product that they're selling, but I can't get it shipped to me here in the Philippines. It's like $100 and something, but they won't ship it to me here because some things they just don't ship to the Philippines. And the reason for this is that you can just stick it on and you don't need to leave it on. You don't need to leave a fin box on your board, and you don't have a solid fin that might break. So this is going to be my keel or my dagger board, and if it hits something underwater, it'll just fold down. It pivots and folds down. I could adjust the tension. It's got a nylon locking nut on it, so I could adjust the tension on it if I want it to be more firm or looser. Let's see some other things I did to it. So not only did I silicone it to put a seal around here so no water goes through there, I just wanted to make it as smooth as possible. I used pop rivets to put it onto the aluminum. Then I coated the bottom with an all-weather silicone sealant. That's going to help it grip to the bottom of this board, because this is just like a PVC type material. And then I got 1-inch cam straps. And then once they're on, you just center it where you want it. You can line it up by drawing a line from the fin to the back fin to make sure it's perfectly straight, and then just crank down these straps. If you're a little off, you just adjust one of the straps. So now that I've got the fin on, I'll adjust it perfectly, put marks on the board so that way I know where to line it up every time. And one thing I am going to do is I'm going to put some padding underneath here. These are my old cam straps. They don't have the kayak or roof protector padding on them. So I have some foam, and I'm going to cut them out and make padding here so I can crank this down tight. So there you can see it. I've got my 2 or 3 fins in the rear lined up with my center fin. And this is longer and bigger than the other fins. If I do happen to hit something shallow, poink, that's just going to flip down. And of course this will be cranked down tighter, so this isn't going to move. Like I said, you can adjust the tightness of this however you want it. And the straps, once I put foam padding underneath the buckle, then I'll be able to crank that down tight. Get a full view of how big this board is. There you go. All right, time to get on my wing. Time to go sailing and try it out.